Hey guys, welcome to Kidmissing TV. I'm your host, Angelina Wilson. Before I get started, I just want to say, yeah, it's a wreck. I spent night before last in the hospital and most of yesterday, so I was not able to do this video yesterday. I was in agony. I'm still in a lot of pain. I seem to have torn the muscle part of my side. They thought I might have a blood clot in my lung. Fortunately, I did not, or I'd still be there. I did go live on the channel yesterday, last night after I got home, to sort of try to explain everything. I got prescription Tylenol and a muscle relaxer, which I will take at night. I'm going to take that tonight because I'm going tomorrow on my excursion and I cannot wait. Okay, we have to go to the visitor center, which is right down the street. She said it's like 5 minutes away because it's right on the Belchertown line with Ware. They're going to give us a map and show us where that cemetery in Enfield was moved to in the Quabbin Cemetery, so we don't have to go trudging through 6,601 graves. Okay, sorry guys. Had to do that. And I wanted you to hear that, actually. So, ow. Now that we are, and it's right in my side, right here. Right here. Anyway, now that the preliminaries are out of the way, and please pray that this gets better quickly, because it got way worse real quick, and that's not fun. Which is why I wound up in the hospital in an ambulance. Anyway, this is the case of Baby Innocence from November, died approximately November of 1983, was less than 1 month old, was found on April 20th, 1984 in St. Boniface, Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. A group of children were playing along the banks of the Seine River in St. Boniface, Winnipeg. Spring runoff had washed away the muddy debris, clearing winter's waste and a path to explore the rugged terrain. Near the railroad bridge, they discovered the body of an infant boy wrapped in towels, plastic bags, and a blue sweater, partially exposed in a shallow grave. And it reminded people that a year before, in the late summer, early fall of '83, a white male in his early 20s was seen carrying an infant in the vicinity of Notre Dame Street and Rue Nadeau, the same area where the baby was found. Nobody recognized the man, and he has never been identified. It was believed the baby was born around this time and buried in the river shortly after. They don't know if it was panic or she had just denied to herself that she was pregnant, and panicked when she had the baby. Did the baby die of natural causes? Was the baby murdered? No dentals, obviously, and no fingerprints, no distinguishing features. Just a blue sweater. But I love that they say in his brief life he was someone and he came from somewhere. He was a white male. So they must have had some way of knowing that by looking at him. Maybe he wasn't as decomposed because he'd been there over the winter. So they had things they could look at. Now, the bridge that it was the CNR, which is the Canadian National Railroad mainline bridge, in the vicinity of Notre Dame Street and Nadeau Avenue, again in St. Boniface, which I'm guessing is a neighborhood in Winnipeg. Hey, Chris Jericho, want to help me out on that? Anyway, shallow grave near the water's edge, partly exposed because of the spring thaw and runoff. Again, a white male in his early 20s was spotted in the area in the late summer or early fall. He is carrying an infant, but he's never been identified. I wonder if they have DNA on that shirt. Hopefully there's a picture of it for the poster. Canadian Crime Stoppers is, along with the Winnipeg Police Station, police service, are identifying, good grief, I can't talk at all, are investigating the case. You can call Crime Stoppers at 786-TIPS-8477. 786-TIPS-8477. Or the Winnipeg Police Service if they'd given a phone number. Anyway, I think the worst thing is that little kids found the body. Can you imagine? I mean, those little kids are adults now, but can you imagine? How do you get over that? Like, do you ever get over that, or do you end up with PTSD? Excuse me. Seriously. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. I wish there was more of a description, more of how they know it was a boy, or did they just take DNA and do the markers to see that it was male? Although, not sure. Well, they might have been able to do that in 1984, but anyway. God bless you guys. Thank you for joining me. My computer just dinged. Anyway. It still hurts when I breathe, but not as much. I was laying in that hospital literally every time I breathed, my whole body would shudder from pain. That's how bad it was. Tuesday, which is why I went to the hospital in the first place, because I was in that much pain, but constant. But yeah, I would take a deep breath and my body would just shudder. It was awful. So that's why this video is a day late. I sincerely apologize, but sometimes I have to take priority. God bless you, and I will see you Monday, and please check out my adventure tomorrow on the other channel. Terrible gas from all the drugs. Anyway, like I said, please check out my adventure on the other channel. Because it's going to be fun. Even if I am in pain, it's still going to be fun. So, because I'm going to where my family naturalized in the United States. And the cemetery where they're all buried, because they had to move them all. Because they drowned the area. Because they had to make a water supply for Boston. Anyway, but there was still a small area that is binoculars. Yes, I'm going to have my camera, but I want binoculars so I can really see what's going on. So I got to remember to put my binoculars in my bag. So, very excited. So I hope you will check out Punky's World. And of course, check out Punky's Pro Wrestling. There is another video up over there. So, God bless you, and have a wonderful rest of your day, and a wonderful weekend. I'll see you Monday, guys. Bye.